Formula One is back. The next generation is here. Just 7 weeks after Lando Norris crossed the line to clinch the 2025 Drivers' Championship, the wheels are turning once again as Formula One rolls into a fresh season with a new generation of car. The new rules present a distinctly different car, smaller, lighter, and a completely different aero package. The big news before the cars hit the track was that Williams would miss the Barcelona running, explaining that they are pursuing maximum car performance for 2026 and will instead conduct a series of tests, including a virtual track testing program with the 2026 car to prepare for the first official test in Bahrain. 3 other teams elected not to run on the first day in Barcelona: McLaren, Ferrari and Aston Martin, opting to give themselves more time before hitting the track. Mercedes were the first car on track in 2026, Kimi Antonelli at the wheel. The Italian starting his sophomore season at the sport's highest level, having taken 3 podiums on course to 9th in the Drivers' Championship in 2025. The 19-year-old completed a notable number of laps in the new W17 before handing over to George Russell for the afternoon session.
Yeah, no, it was very interesting morning. Very nice to be back in the car, of course, and it's a massive learning. And we've been trying to tune the PU and the car. And obviously, this afternoon the car has improved a lot, and and it's a constant learning. So, the most important is trying to get the running, all the laps, as many laps as possible, and in order to tune the PU and the car in the best way as possible.
Russell recently stated he feels ready to fight for a title in 2026. The Briton having claimed 2 wins and 9 podiums en route to 4th in the Drivers' Championship last season. And with positive sentiments around their new power unit, the Silver Arrows will be one to watch as they look to claim their first driver's title since Lewis Hamilton in 2020. A positive day for the Brackley-based squad, who built on their 200km of running at Silverstone last week. Max Verstappen narrowly missed out on his 5th consecutive Drivers' Championship at the end of last season, the Dutchman ending the year just 2 points shy of Norris by season's end. There are big changes within the team ahead of the 2026 season. The new Red Bull Ford Powertrains partnership took to the track for the first time, and the arrival of Isaac Hadjar from Racing Bulls will give the Milton Keynes outfit hope of a promising season ahead. The Frenchman took the wheel for the first day of running in Barcelona and clocked up an impressive amount of laps in the new RB22.
Pretty productive. Surprisingly, we managed to do a lot more laps than we expected. Everything went pretty smooth. We had only minor issues, so it's quite impressive considering it's our first day with our own engine, so it was definitely smooth.
Red Bull's sister team, Racing Bulls, will also run the Red Bull Ford Powertrain in 2026. And with Hadjar's promotion to Red Bull, the Italian team opted to promote Arvid Lindblad from Formula 2 at just 18 years of age. Lindblad's promotion means there are now 5 Britons on the grid, the most since 1996. Alongside him will be Liam Lawson, whose solid end to the season earned him a 2nd full-time seat in Formula 1. The Kiwi completed significant laps in the morning session and admitted the new cars are very different to last year's challengers.
I definitely haven't got my head around it fully yet. It's something that we'll keep learning over the next few days and weeks when we go to Bahrain as well. But yeah, it's very, very different. You have to be, it's probably a lot more, feels like there's a lot more we can do as drivers potentially to make a difference, which is good. But right now it's very early days, so it's very hard to know where we are, but for now just trying to learn how to optimize the car.
Haas struggled for consistency throughout 2025, but several promising results towards the end of the season gives the American team hope heading into the new generation. Ollie Behrman outscored Esteban Ocon in his rookie season and took many plaudits with a spectacular P4 finish in Mexico. Ocon was in the driving seat for the first day and impressed with an extensive number of laps in the morning. The Frenchman complimentary of Haas's efforts so far.
Yeah, from Fiorano testing with Ollie to here, there's been, people have climbed mountains really to make this car work, and it's been really good. So we are dealing with the plan, learning as it goes. I think so far it's going really well, and we will keep pushing to make sure that all the details are covered, but we have more days than normal, which is a good thing.
And with big changes to the cars this season, Haas team principal Ao Komatsu reiterated the importance of strong teamwork as they look to maximise the performance of their VF26.
Teamwork is even more important now, so really engineers and drivers working together, which is what this sport is all about. But it's a huge challenge, so I think you will see lots of evolution throughout the testing, throughout the season, which will be interesting for everyone, I think.
Haas ended the day with a notable number of laps, completing over 2 race distances, a strong start for the American team. Audi makes its debut at the highest level of motorsport, having taken over from Sauber at the end of 2025. The German team will also run their own power unit. The Audi AFR26 Hybrid marks a significant change for the outfit, having used Ferrari power units since 2010. The team stick with their 2025 lineup. British Grand Prix podium finisher Nico Hülkenberg is again joined by 2024 F2 champion Gabriel Bortoleto. A strong lineup for Audi's debut season. Brazilian Bortoleto was the first to experience the new R26 and put in solid running throughout the morning. Audi team principal Jonathan Wheatley is excited to see where Audi fall in the running order after such a large regulation change.
You've got this tremendous technical challenge, haven't you? You've got all sorts of development, new PU, new gearbox, new chassis, new aerodynamics. Which area is going to give you the most performance? Where should you be focusing your money? And I think it's going to be a fascinating year for seeing who develops what, where, when, and when they introduce it.
Despite a tricky 2025, Alpine will be full of hope heading into this generation of Formula One. The Enstone-based squad make the switch to Mercedes power units this season, and they stick with their 2025 lineup, Pierre Gasly and Franco Colapinto, and it was the Argentine driver who tackled the first day on track. The Alpine man was able to complete a solid amount of laps before day's end and was excited for the season ahead.
I'm very happy to be in my first pro season with a new car, new regulations, so the cars are very different, there is big changes, and that's always very exciting. The team has done a very good job in bringing the car here to this test. It's been very tight for everyone, and the boys and girls in Enstone, they did a very big effort, and yeah, we are all very grateful for it, and happy to start to work with this new car.
Formula One welcomes Cadillac to the grid for 2026, the American manufacturer becoming the 11th team in the sport and the first new team since Haas in 2016. The new squad debuted with an experienced lineup. Valtteri Bottas and Sergio Perez at the wheel for Cadillac's debut season. With 16 race wins and 106 podiums between them, the duo's vast experience will be key in developing the car's performance throughout the year. The team will run Ferrari power units while they develop their own ahead of the 2029 season. With Perez having already given the car a shakedown at Silverstone in mid-January, it was Bottas who experienced Barcelona first. The experienced Finn happy to be back in the driver's seat, having been the Mercedes reserve driver in 2025.
It's great to be back, and also with this brand new team in the sport is really unique situation, and really enjoyed getting back on track. This was the first time I drove this car, so it's just good to be out there. Obviously, performance-wise, I wouldn't say much yet, but the main thing is we got some running done. At the end, we got a little bit longer run as well in. So these are the first steps of debugging and getting everything to work better.
Day one of Barcelona Shakedown complete. 7 teams took to the track with lots of valuable mileage and data collected. But with 4 more days of Shakedown to come, there is still plenty to learn ahead of the Bahrain pre-season test next month.